Exactly. And that frequency, okay, let's do with that with currency, frequency, money, cash flow, riches, okay, riches in the United States that came from the frequency of the slave trade built the Wall Street, what it is today, right? And we went through a Black Wall Street as well. From the frequency, shopping with one another all the time, built that. But the most powerful frequency is the water hitting the shores currently, even now, all throughout the Americas. Okay, United States, South America, Africa, all those places. That's current. The water hitting up, breaking down the mountains, having sand reach the shore. So I'm using some, what's called dub, pure and clean Jamaican music. Water, people. So we're going to use that as well. Look at that frequency. You see? Even the frequency they stole the money on Wall Street from their own people, millions of dollars, was stealing from people that they were doing business with without even telling them. Just start taking the money based on the scientific knowledge. You see, that's what you can see also in that. The scientific knowledge gave them the edge. The knowledge that gave them the edge is I, you, me, us, in the vibratory rate. In the ocean travel. That's what we are, ocean people. Get on the water, get your gift. This country was enriched. This country was already rich when we got here. That's how it got to be enriched. And our skills of knowing how to use the natural things, build things, made the people material rich. We were already rich up here, skill level. Black power hand position. All of that is going on right now, you see? That's why I say we should not have Detroit water problems. We're too landlocked. Okay, cool, Detroit was one time a car, mega thing. That's over with now. Things change. Let's get to Detroit, right there on the water as well. Right there on the water. Start building ships, marine biologists, all these type of things. We should have those water problems. Never in Detroit, okay? We're too landlocked. Locked in cars, that's over. We're not going to have those transportation anymore. We're going to have other kind of transportation, but we're not going to use cars as much because we don't have to drive so far to get to work. We can have least amount of cars and more amount of social gathering. Okay, you see, this is truly social security. It's in our hands. You're securing yourself with your social skills. Okay, this is the Social Security Administration. Okay, administering medicine. Okay, some bitter, some sweet. Excellent. That's what it's all about, the balance of life. And yet, that's what we have to get to that mechanism of overstanding. That's what it's all about. The change. The water is what got us here. The water is supposed to get us to another level again. That is the most powerful hovering, like in the solar system, hovering, moving, spinning, frequency hitting the rocks, making the sand, breaking it down, the gentle and the hard, all there, all the whole time, magnifying it with an oxygen hydrogen mixture in its own spin. So when you ingest it in some form of fresh water cycle, you still get the same thing because of the mineralization in your body. Okay, so the frequency of the money that was made by the so-called evildoers to disrespect the people of color and to enslave them. Well, that hasn't stopped. We don't have to stop that. You can be enriched the same way on the water now from that knowledge of knowing this land is rich with natural resources and your knowledge of the water now. That's why you got it, because all these people talking about they know about the Social Security card, about the ships in the harbor and all that, and you pop a bottle and all that. That's what that means. Oh, you know all that, right? But how many of you all actually do revenue on the water on a regular basis? Introduce us to the water, a water lifestyle. ships and boats, the protection of the water, sewer drain of the water. Like Egypt, they had a sewer system with the water, use the water to drain. Specifically for that, that's what they want. That was one of the number one reasons for the use of water, to get rid of the sewer, the manure, and to exchange that. Yes, not just for drinking, but for plants and all that, but just as difficult to have it not smell so bad. You see, that was also a particularly meticulous, precision-based thing that they also did. Okay, that was always in there, except for in European countries. We know you can run down through the streets, all of that. Sanitation, same lifestyle. They don't know where have they used that. And right now, it's on the earth for us to be able to use that with the sun got rocking Russia. They try to make Russia, the enemy of the people. And yet, a lot of things are going on there that are multiplying in truth and exposing other things that are going on. So that's the power that we have in us as well. To keep the movement that nature has given us, the hovering, that's what gives us the energy to go through the pressure, come with answers. Beautiful thing to do, to want to live such a life on the water, to enjoy yourself on the water. I learned how to swim. I live in the Arkansas River. To want to live a perpetual vacation, to want to live across the oceans on the water, as our human experiences have done, always masterfully. All the boats, the ships, and all of that. Let's get to that. We are the water people, not just the ship and those with the oil tankers and all that. No, we don't need all of that. Particularly, we can set up all these things along the coast there. All the manufacturing goods, or whatever, protection of ourselves. All these things are open waterways that we can use, that we are going to use, that we need to use. Okay, so that's what that frequency is all about. Have us hovering, boom, 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 boom. The currents right now, in a massively scientific way, is keeping us going just like from the beginning. Once there was land, you could walk across, then there's water, in the universal order. And now the same with us. Too many people were landlocked into that. Now we can get off that. We can get off that specifically and start using the water as the number one thing. Landlocked on the block. Look how much damage is being done right now. The same thing while I'm moving on with these environmental issues. Keep moving. You can keep hitting that concrete block that I was talking about, cracking it up and just softening it up like I always said. The corner is not a corner anymore. It's a curb. Now we can move you away from standing on the block all the time. Get to this water. Turn the block into a sandy beach. Bring the water onto it. Where y'all can have a tropical paradise. In that lifestyle you're living, it doesn't have to be gangster lifestyle. That's not a tropical paradise. To move around, walk around as a gangster. That's not beautifying the self, showing power mechanisms of the life you're living. That's dictatorship, thuggism, thuggism. That's not power-based, peaceful dominance. The omnipotent source gives us intellectual conversation, moving the weather the way we want, planting the flowers and the seeds, getting the fresh oxygen exchange through that, to know how to treat the life around you. When you smell beauty, you're going to treat it as a beauty. But if you smell trash and garbage, you're going to treat the things trash and garbage. You see? That's what we have to have. That's who we always have been. That's what the Creator has done, giving us all of that information. So we're pouring the water on the concrete, in the cracks of the concrete. We're going to crack it up now. That's how we do it. The pressure from the water cracks it up every time. So y'all been on the concrete so long, concrete got cracks all in the street and all of that. It's too much money being spent that, man, you got to pay a toll to go from one city in the United States. What kind of, man, that's crazy. That's still the bank. That's gangster right there. From New Jersey to another state, you got to pay to keep the streets. How long do you need to, are the streets not fixed yet? So, power-based energy that comes through us under supreme amount of pressure. The same people that brought us here from the water is we're gonna free ourselves in that water right now. That's what we're doing with our time, our energy, all these things. Freeing ourselves through the water, moving in that energy. What we're supposed to be doing all along. The revenue, the business opportunities, the protection of our water systems, all of that comes through. Educationally, we can debate each other all the time now, whether my scientific system is better than yours or not. See, that's a debate we can have. Or whether my solar energy device is more sufficient than your solar energy device. We're going to debate that all week long now. So that's what that's what the debates are coming. The other debates, it served its purpose. I've listened to lots of them. I grew up listening to people talk. I was a quiet child. Then early in the 80s and 90s, that's all I did was listen to debates and lectures and all the time. So it was no different from the people that were doing it here, during these times, on 125th Street. Yeah. So, but yet the concrete held us at bay. And we learned that they talked about the moves and how they were shipbuilders and travelers. None of you guys, we would never known that you were shipbuilders and travelers. Never went to the water. Never took us to the water. Water education, water language, balance. None of that. We don't see that in the music, entertainment. So I think you guys should get out of the studios for a little while, get to the water, get off the block for a little while, because it's so damaging now. We see that it's so damaging in so many different ways. Always on the block, concrete, lock. Man, it's the stop. It's what everyone goes to. See how much of a concrete area they can maneuver through, and to masterfully say, this is the living source in which I'm being the ultimate person. Yes, okay, we heard you, we got that, but look out to the water where you came from. More powerful than any message you could give on a financial basis, on a technology basis, or whatever. Water, the current that it gives us right now, whole tectonic plates movements. That's who we are, that's what we are. And that's why we really are pushing forward to revenue to go to the water. Because that's where we're from, that's our power base, our energy. That's what everything is. Hydroelectric energy. We have one here in Arkansas, a dam. It was used by people in Louisiana. See, all along the coast in Atlanta, not Atlanta, but I'm sorry, in Georgia, all those places that have water-based revenue opportunities that is huge, world-changing, cosmic fruition served on a tectonic plate. Man, don't wait. This is a beautiful message from the universal order. Okay, it's hoovering as I'm hollowing at you with it to keep us in balance with what we have. If the earth is 3/4 water, our body is 3/4 water, would it make sense to move with that in the majority of things that we do, all at the same time, under the same focused energy of the speed and circulation of our liquid thoughts that could manifest on the water? By doing that, powerful, visionary, planetary, interstellar energy, man, would be such as never been seen, as it always will be, as we have always done. Our ancestors can do what we are supposed to be doing right now. This is what I'm sharing. To move into that, and we hear that from me, that it's the possibility. I am possible. How many times have I said it? How many ways have I shown it on a huge scale, worldwide? And it has to be known in that with us. What other choice do we have? But to use that in the most powerful way as possible, beautiful way as possible. And those are the answers that we have, that we receive, that we know to have. We environmentalists from the word say go. Peace.